Heroes of German Riesling always has the very best intentions to get the greatest producers involved and to really learn about this topicality. And so we're very thankful to be able to sit today with winemaker Dorothee Zilliken.
No, thank you very much, really, for your support. That's great to have such a great ambassador for our Rieslings. Thank you so much.
Well, it's absolutely our pleasure, and we have a lot to cover. Today we're drinking the Rausch, which is a single vineyard Grosslager elevated, and so it can appear as just Rausch on the label, but it is in this off the Saar River, so it's a Saarburger or Saarburg wine. Saarburger being the location, and it is Cabernet, which means a very early picking, fresh, and kind of made for the cabinet. Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. As we look at the map, we can see here that we've got the circle actually in kind of the wrong spot because we've landed on at Saar. The town is Saar, the name of the town or the area, and then we have the Saar River that springs off the Mosel.
Highest waterfall in Europe, which is in the village, because normally waterfalls are always outside somewhere in the forest, but here it is inside the village, and so it's very picturesque. And the vineyards are located directly they are running into the city, so really lovely small village. You are all very welcome to visit us.
That was fantastic. And I understand you are the 11th generation.
Yeah, a lot of pressure by saying that, but most of it's really motivation. Our family is producing wine and especially Riesling since 1742. So yeah, so we are kind of traditional winery, I would say. But
That's
for me, tradition doesn't mean something weird or something stubborn. It's more that we can focus on what our great vineyards will offer us, and yeah, that we can save those treasures.
Now here's your family, your
Yay!
father, winemaker prior to
And
you. Now your husband is quite tall. How tall is he?
he's 2 meter and 4, so I think that's almost 7 foot tall. He's always asked whenever he's sitting at the airport, he's always asked if he is a professional basketball player. So perhaps that's going to be his second career. I don't know. Fermenting all our Rieslings only in those wood barrels, in those neutral oak barrels. So they are non-toasted, not like barriques. I also love barriques.
Right.
And so the word of sustainability is not a modern word for us. It is, we always used this word or we always felt this. And so it's taking 3 years to order it, and then that they can cut the trees, that they can dry the oak, that they can fix it together. And yeah, so 3 years after ordering, we are getting those nice berries.
And you have this is a look at part of the Rausch vineyard that wraps around this.
Perfect. Yeah, that's totally correct. And you can see our vineyards are steep, so between 30 up to 65% of steepness. So for going ski, that's perfect.
Right.
But to work in the vineyards, sometimes it's a bit difficult. You have a lot of fruitiness in the vines, but you always have a hint of etherical notes, a bit of mintiness or yeah, thyme or citrus, which is working a bit against the officially sugar content in the wines.
When you go to pick your Rausch for Cabernet, what do you look for?
Healthy berries, loose or middle loose clusters, not too compact. But the most important thing is the taste. It must be a very animating taste that I would like to eat the whole bunch of the grape, and that it is very clear and precise and animating, and that there's always a hint of light in it, a hint of a thing which is fascinating me. And yeah, then the acidity should be there, because in those times when it is very warm, of course we are very lucky to have this acidity. That's one of the goals of Mosel Saruwa, and especially of the Saar, that even if we have some warmer vintages, we still have some acidity, and there I'm always looking for a ripe acidity.
And what is the time? Cabernet is kind of made to be drank fairly young, but it also can age, yes?
It can age so perfectly. That's perfect that you have chosen Cabernet, because Cabernet is always my favorite drinking wine. It's really, and whenever I have done something wrong and I would like to see my husband lucky, I always have to show him a Cabernet from a good wine grower, or a nice Spätburgunder from the more south of Germany, and then he's happy again. So Cabinet is offering so much. I think it has such a wonderful taste, and it's always reminding me on biting in a big bowl of fruit salad with a lot of melons, and it's really making your mouth watering. And
Mhm.
then you only have between 7 point or 8.5 alcohol in it. So you have all these great expressions in the mouth. It's really like a fruit bomb explosion, and then you have this light alcohol content. And I think that's something which you can't copy. I really think there are a lot of good things and a lot of good technical things which we can use in our world, but I think there is no machine which can copy this elegant and precise style of a Saar cabinet.
Amazing.
And due to the fact that we are having this treasure chamber with the high humidity between 55 up to 95%, and this cool surrounding, that are perfect storage in condition. Everybody knows always that you can store Burgundy and Bordeaux, but you always can store also Riesling if they are fruity style, like here in Cabernet or Spätlese and Auslese version, or if they are having high density, like with a GG.
Been to the Mosul and it is beautiful. I have not been to the Czar specifically, so I have a lot of work to do to get myself acclimated there. But I know when I meet you, we're going to be great friends. So you've
I'm
been
sure.
tremendous. You've been tremendous. And I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today. And I can't wait to meet your husband, and maybe we can play some hoops.
You should do that, right? Good idea. And afterwards, you get some cabinet for drinking and for
We will.
relaxing and for refreshment. And everybody is always thinking, cabinet, sweet wine, okay, perhaps maybe in combination with dessert. There are so many ways and occasions where you can enjoy cabinets.
Yeah.
I love to drink it just on its own, or as aperitif. Or if you are thinking about roasted food, which is a bit more hot and spicy, delicious. Or chili, delicious in combination. Or a herb apple tart, delicious. So it has a lot of different opportunities where when we both and all of you can enjoy cabinets.
Fantastic. Wonderful to hang out with you, and I can't wait to meet you. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much. Enjoy a piece of it, a sip of it.
Sure will. Well, thank you so much. Hope harvest this year goes well. How's it looking for 23?
Thank you really much for your support. Have a great week.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.